Okay, what's up guys? I'm back with yet another Pauper deck tech. So this is a bit of a janky meme list, which definitely isn't very good at the moment, but it's been pretty fun just to work on and play with. So it's an Is It deck built around this card, Erratic Explosion. So Erratic Explosion is 3 mana for a sorcery. It says choose target creature or player, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Then Erratic Explosion deals damage equal to that card's mana value to the targeted creature or player. Then put the reveal cards on the bottom of your library in any order. Then basically every other card in our deck has a high mana cost. So we're looking, hopefully, basically with this to consistently deal 7 damage with Erratic Explosion. So we have 2 copies of Boarding Party, which will always cascade into Erratic Explosion. And so at the top of our curve, we also have Maelstrom Colossus, 8 for a 7/7 with Cascade. And we have 2 copies of Ulamog's Crusher, 8 for an 8/8 with Annihilator 2. Then we have some Adventures and Mirrorshell Crab, which are all 7 mana, but which can function as spells in the early to mid game. So Forktail Dragon, it's 7 mana for a 6/3 flying, but it has an adventure. So the adventure is a sorcery called Forktail Sweep for 2 mana, and Forktail Sweep deals 1 damage to each creature you don't control. Okay, similar, we have Sword Coast Serpent, 7 mana for a 6/6. That is unblockable as long as you've cast a non-creature spell, but it's also an adventure. So the adventure is an instant called Capsizing Wave, 2 mana, return target creature to its owner's hand. And then finally, we have Mirrorshell Crab, 7 mana for a 5/7 with Ward 3, but it also has Channel, so we can pay 3 mana and discard the crab to counter target spell or ability unless its controller pays 3. And we play a full 38 lands, which is quite a lot. So at the moment, I've just been using quite a lot of ramp lands, but maybe some lands with more powerful effects would be good. So we have 4 Radiant Fountains to gain life, 4 Deserts to deal with small annoying creatures. And then for ramp, we are using some of these lands from Invasion. So Ancient Spring, it enters tapped, it taps for blue, and it also has tap sack, add 1 white and 1 black. Geothermal Crevice is similar, it taps for red, but you can sacrifice it for 1 green and 1 black. And Sulfur Vent is also similar, it taps for black, and we can sack it for blue-red. So the idea is to just use these lands to hopefully ramp into our big threats and play them early. And also, deal tons of damage to our opponent's face with Erratic Explosion. So as I said, this deck is just too janky and unstable at the moment, but I feel like maybe it has some potential. I also want to try it out with some of the new prototype cards that have really high converted mana costs, but unfortunately they're not yet on X-Mage to be played with. But yeah, that's the deck as it stands at the moment. It's definitely a very wacky and kind of fun deck. So yeah, if you have suggestions for how I could improve it, I'm keen to hear them. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.